Okay, hello, I am back. Uh, so I did pull Calchona in the previous session, and just moving some stuff around my desk. Sorry guys, give me a sec. Okay, so I got Calchona, and Calchona really puts the Cartethia team together. It's been great. I did this thing. Where is it? This one, yeah, the hazard stuff. I got all the 36, stars, for just because of Cartethia, and then Augusta kind of carried the other two middle floors. So, um, in terms of power creep, I think it's kind of, I hate to say it, but I think Withering Waves will probably have like a power creep problem eventually. I mean, I think barely anyone uses Shangliao or Yinlin. Um, just because Augusta is just she's so good. She's such a good character, and which wouldn't be a bad thing in and of itself, um, except for the fact that she's Augusta's already good with more Teffy, and I think they had like I could see where they were going with like a weird like a design philosophy, not a weird but like a design philosophy where mono element teams we had Shang Liao and Yin Lin, like the Electro team, right, and then. Um, no, actually, I'm not sure because they had what's his name? The general guy, Jian, and he was good with Mortefi. So I'm not really sure what they were trying to do. I think they tried to go the route of like mono elements, but nobody really liked the Zani and Phoebe, like they were tied together. Nobody liked that, and even for me, even though I pulled Zani, I kind of wish I went for Jinshi instead, just because even with Phoebe and Zani, I don't know, the team doesn't feel that great. Um, I think it's also because I don't have Zani's signature weapon, so her damage is just kind of you know. So, which is a whole other topic. Having to pull needing or borderline needing their signatures is kind of a shit feeling, just because um, if you compare it to something like Genshin Impact, where um, at least when I played it, you didn't really need their signature weapons. There's a good smattering of 4-star weapons that are perfectly viable on their own, as well. So, um, especially for the Favonius series, which is basically like the Concerto, but then you have a bunch of other craftable weapons as well that are really good on some select. I think they basically tailor made some craftable like quote unquote free 4-stars for the new 5-star characters, so that helps to kind of save pulls. So even though their weapon banner is like it's like a 75-25 split, which is still really stupid, but at the very least you don't feel required, you don't feel like you have to go for the weapon, right? So you can basically save like an extra 90 pulls from there, right? If you don't want to go for it. Whereas in Withering Waves, the weapon banner, because they barely have any good 4-star weapon alternatives, and the 5-star standards are okay, but they definitely don't, um, you know, live up to I guess the signature 4-stars in terms of damage wise. So with the Zani team, I don't have her signature, so Zani definitely feels like she doesn't do as much damage, or she isn't doing as much damage as she quote unquote should be doing, which really sucks because now I feel way too pressured to actually pull the signature weapon when I really don't want to. I want to save those 80 pulls for some other character, even though it's 80 pulls, right? It's less than Genshin Impact's. Like you can pull 90, not get the weapon you want, and then you have to pull another 90 to eventually get what you want, right? Because they have a token system, but that goes away at the end of the next patch. So it's a potentially 180 you have to sink in there. But even still, you have it's the context around it. It's like you have 4-stars that are good for it. So um, it's the option of, hey, do I want to spend 180 to get like maybe a small upgrade, or if I don't want to, I have other options, right? Whereas in Withering Waves, it's like, I really want Zani, but I don't have her signature weapon. Well, my damage is gonna have to be lower, right? My damage is gonna be kind of lower, and if I have to try hard a little bit, but you know, so if it's maybe a little bit lower, I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder, but if I pull the weapon, it'll feel a lot better than where she is right now. And unfortunately, there's no other 4-star free alternatives, so you're kind of basically stuck with, hey, you want Zani? You're gonna have to get the weapon too, right? So it's just like 160 pulls, unless you're willing to run around with a half-baked Zani, or the standard 5-star, which is kind of sucks, I think. But yeah, it's just I don't really like that, even though the weapon banner is guaranteed. And I think that's just a problem with gacha in general. Just having, you know, power creep is just gonna be a thing. So, which is why I'm also looking forward to Duet Night Abyss. I played a lot of Warframe back in the day, a lot. I spent way too much money on that game too, and just for the fashion and stuff. And that game is, for me, Warframe has always been kind of an on and off kind of thing. I'll play it for like a couple months, but then I kind of get bored or like burnt out, and like I don't really want to play, so I just stop. I recently got back into it for the 1999 update. 1999 has been super good. I love 1999, but I guess with Warframe, the way to go about it is very player friendly. It's way more player friendly. Like just all the content that drops, it never goes away. Like any events, any of those systems that they put in, it's just all permanent and it's all free as well. So basically, I just pop in once every like a year or half a year or 2 years even, play all the way up to the current day, and then I can drop it for another 2 years, and then basically when I come back, I'm basically right back where, you know, it all started, and then I can just continue my journey on that way. So it's basically like waiting around every year for a how do I say this? It's tough to explain, but basically, you know, there's a bunch of content in the middle that you can kind of catch up on, and it'll all make sense. And it's barely any power creep, just because the whole point is basically just mob killing. So there's not really any power creep. I mean, I guess you could argue Loki kind of sucks now, just because he doesn't have any good damage abilities. And basically the whole game is all about damage now, which I don't like that. I prefer having a lot more different alternatives to gameplay. But it's not like it's impossible. You can still kind of force it with Loki. What I did was build like a confusion Loki. Way off topic, but anyway. So Duet Night Abyss doesn't have any gacha. I think they announced that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, seeing how they do that. But it's gonna be kind of difficult with that game, because if they're only monetizing it through like skins and stuff, then that, on one hand, it's like cool, that's great, you know. On the other hand, it's like you gotta design really good skins to get people to play, and you could go like a couple ways. You could go one way where it's like you just make the skins borderline just gooner bait, just gooner bait. Get into the walls. It's just unapologetically, you know, over sexualize everything and kind of just, you know, and then people, and then it's understandable, right? Because you're not monetizing it any other way, just with the fashion, right? So they can go that way. But another way I could kind of see it is kind of looking the opposite way, where they start to intentionally design newer units, like newer characters, to look worse, like not as good, and then their actual like design, like the real design that they wanted to go with, is actually a paid skin, right? So people are kind of forced to get like the actual look of the character. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a better you know, system than gacha. You know, just a more not better. I should say more player friendly system than gacha. Just because with gacha, it's kind of stupid. I really hate how you can pay like $100 and get like maybe one thing that you want, right? Whereas if in other games you pay $60, you get like an entire experience, right? You know, like, you know, and I also don't really like the excuse of like, oh, it's gacha, it's supposed to be like that. I mean, yeah, but if you're looking at the macro ecosystem, you're spending time in a video game. And it doesn't matter if it's Wuthering Waves, if it's like Baldur's Gate, if it's some sort of AAA experience. At the end of the day, you're spending money to play a video game, or spending time to play a video game. So your money should reflect that, right? So if you're spending $60 to play a whole AAA experience in Baldur's Gate and like Cyberpunk and, you know, all these great games out there, that's freaking worth your money, right? As opposed to spending $60 in freaking Wuthering Waves, and sometimes you get what you want, and you might not get what you want. You know, it's like, oh, it's up in the air. You know, it's $60 a gamble. It's like, what the fuck? Why? Why would I waste my time with that? You know? So, Yeah, it sucks. I really hate how gacha kind of permeates everything, and I really hate how profitable it is. But people just spend money for that. Just spend money for it. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of good things about Wuthering Waves. It's like a whole like where it is right now. I would say it's like almost a AAA. Like if it released in its current state as it is with like a $60 price tag, I would say it's pretty worth it. I don't know if it's on the level of like Cyberpunk or like Baldur's Gate, but it's like, you know, it's pretty up there, right? It's pretty good. I don't think it has it quite. I think it needs to have like a couple more regions before I would say, yeah, $60. That's definitely worth it. You know, maybe like the next region. I think it's like New Federation or something, and then maybe one more region to really make it worth like $60. You know, and then maybe include like a bunch of other stuff inside the regions, like, you know, like different stuff. You know, just more basically, and you know. Permanent events, those are really nice too. These are really nice. I really like these a lot. Just having permanent events to kind of keep you up. Yes. I'm actually looking over these because I don't remember if I finished off. Finish that? Oh. Okay, yeah, so I did. Alright, yeah, permanent events. Yeah, the permanent events, yeah, I think where it is like, it's pretty good. But I think a couple more regions, then it was like, oh, $60 is steal, bro. It's good value. So, which is, I guess that's kind of the trade-off of playing a live service game as opposed to like a AAA experience, where with live service it's free to get in, and there's you're paying money to a free service game or a live service game that's free to play. You're paying money with the promise, because you're paying money because of the promise that they're gonna add more stuff into the game, right? Which is, whereas as opposed to like a full experience, a $60 title or $70 I guess now, where you're paying $70 to have the entire package, and they only have like sporadic updates, but overall that's basically the entire experience right there. So I guess it's just different. I think more casual gamers, like, you know, both of them kind of have their place with the casual audience. I think the casual audience will probably find more value in a $60 game, just because, you know, you have, as long as it's established. If it's like a $60 piece of crap, then it's like no one's gonna buy that. But if it's like an established title, I would say $60 is probably where people would. No, actually, that's not true. I think both kind of games kind of appeal to their casual audiences. It just depends on, I guess, the attitude you have towards it. So my attitude is that I don't really like gacha at all. I don't think a lot of people do, but it's just kind of the way it is. And I'm still gonna complain because having an explanation for an explanation does not equal an excuse. You know, you can explain, oh, it's a gacha game, but that's not an excuse for it, right? So that's just my take. Anyway, I was here for a reason. I was gonna do the quest, yeah, and I was supposed to fly over here with the wing ray. I'm not sure what's the point of doing the optional stuff, the optional sub quest, like ride the wing ray, but I just want to do it just cause. Alright, so last time my music cut out for some strange reason, so I rewatched it with the music on, and it's pretty good. I like it, but I think it should be fixed now, so it should be good to go. For this one, I'm probably gonna run this team just because Lupa is here, and I want to run faster. If I run though, I have flights.
Winds of the wild.
Get up there. Beans. I think my fire team is probably the most underdeveloped because I don't have Bront, and I don't think I want to pull Bront. He's cool, but his design doesn't really speak to me. Not really into pirates, so it's just a personal preference. Yeah, not really into the whole Triple Fools thing. It's cool. They're like a gag kind of, like gag characters, kind of. Because Brant is pretty funny. Rochia, she's like part of the troop, so. But overall, they're pretty significant. I'm just not a fan of the pirate. Why am I explaining? I just don't like pirates. I think that's a good enough excuse, right, guys? I like wolves, and I like Shangli phoenixes, but not pirates, unfortunately. So hoping Galbrena can kind of, fill up that team, and then maybe eventually another fire hero. Because I don't think Galbrena is gonna be healer. I wish he was, so I could fill up the fire team and actually have a sustain on it, but I really doubt it. And if Galbrena comes out, I might have to drop Changli, unfortunately. Which really sucks.
Strange.
But, yeah.
The Lilibet and the other priestesses aren't here. The temple seems empty. Huh. Yuna's bracelet is shining.
Oh, is
The
it?
light is...
Interesting. You can see
wall.
the trails here to the wall. I do want to change my team actually. Since Cachona is
Some
new,
say
I'll just use
the
Cachona.
storyteller will end
Why?
up being part
I think
of
it's
the
not
story as
Cachona. I'm
well.
pretty sure it's Chaucona. It's Chaucona. I don't know why I keep saying Cachona. It just makes sense in my head, I guess. Chaucona. I'll try to change it up. Chaucona.
Where could this lead?
I do not know. Let's explore. Interesting. It's like a secret room in here. Interesting. Sensor. Chess. What's this? Investigate. As you know, definitely. Yes, you know. You ain't slick, bro. I know it's you know. Oh shit. Okay, I thought we were going into a cutscene. This door just opened.
Seems like a new discovery.
Oh, nice. Oh shit. Hello?
The mural changed.
How's you know? Interesting.
Cherish every gain.
Absorb. Should I have done that? Cool beans. Touch. Hello, another note. Is this where Yuno used to
An
live?
unexpected discovery. Seems like a new discovery.
Just down here.
Is
Oh, that's
this
a mural
reviving
with the
what
gusto.
was, or revealing what should have been?
Trapped in your pathetic shell, you still think you're the king of the world. Who's there? Show yourself! Yes. Yes. I've been waiting for this moment.
Oh. Give me a sec, guys. I'm gonna change the audio so that hopefully this doesn't break anything. Nice. Okay, I think that should be good. Let me see. Oh, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay, so this should be better. So you guys don't have to hear the echoes in the background because I'm using my PC speaker, and I just switched over to my headphones. So hopefully that's a little bit better. I think you guys can still hear me. My microphone seems to be picking up, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and trust that. Cool beans, let's go. I'm that strong, huh? You just open the gates. Hello. Oh, Avidius. Oh, that's right. He was the fake character that Cristoforo made. Something like that.
It's you.
It's me, Mario. That was a terrible Mario accent.
The person I need to lure fails to show, and now you're here to mock me. Is that it?
How'd you end up like this?
You speak so innocently, as if my being here wasn't all you're doing.
Eh? I didn't do
You
shit. What are you
brought
talking
me
about?
to Tetragon Temple to try to erase me from the story, all so you could summon the one behind it all.
Wait, I didn't do anything though. What are you talking about?
I played along. I agreed to be watched here because I wanted to see him, wanted to look him in the eye.
Was he talking to me or was he talking to someone else?
But now it's clear we'll both be disappointed. I am fate's discarded pawn. And he couldn't care less what happens to me.
What's going on? I'm so confused. I am Confucian.
There's no one else here.
Is it me
No
in the
need
future?
to put on an act.
Is it a me in the future that we plan
It
this?
doesn't look like he's lying. But this is the first time I've been here.
Or a different version of me?
Priestesses, Tetragon Temple.
Say me, I mean the rover.
Could this be Yuno's doing?
Could be, maybe. Is she doing something here?
For Avidius here, Yuno has also never existed. Whatever she did in the past is now my doing. That's why he thinks I'm behind all this.
I thought you might have more to say to me. Please say more, because I'm so confused. Please tell me more. I need more information.
At this point, what do I have left to hide? I always thought I was the hero who conquered Main's Deep, the one more worthy of ruling than even Augusta. Until the day I led the charge to Murmur's Town. Determined to stop my comrades from falling to the dark tide and prove I had what it took to be king, I walked to the door I had passed 1,000 times, only to find a dead end. Nothing was ever there. Did I even come here before? When did I conquer this place, and with whom?
I think he's losing it because Christopher was messing with his
At
background.
that moment, I realized so much was blank. Disconnected dots, scattered and meaningless. How pitiful. Everyone knows my deeds, yet no one can explain how. And I can't find a single soul who's actually witnessed my so-called exploits.
What? Wait, so I think interesting. So I guess Yuno did something to him, or when she did something, she erased all of his past too, or maybe I think Cristoforo erased his past, and that's why he's kind of freaking out because he doesn't know anybody. Which kind of the more I think about it, is the entirety of Septimon basically Cristoforo's fantasy, or not like storybook? Because that would be an insane twist. Like all of Septimon is basically just Cristoforo's writing, and he somehow changed the entire world by adding Septimon to it, which is kind of pulling me for a loop. But I'm not actually sure. I don't know what's going on anymore. It makes no sense. It's like someone implanted fake memories in your head.
Yes. So I tore through my memories until I saw a hand holding a feathered quill. It wrote
It's
everything
Cristoforo, I
about
knew it.
me from the moment I was born.
Yeah, what do you want? What am I supposed to do? Huh. Uh-huh. I think because I messed with the keybinds, that's why it's not working out. Let me look it up, see if there's a way I can I can get around it. Okay, I'm gonna pull up a walkthrough. See, that's another thing I kind of wish they added is different keybinds, so like you can actually, because I have to use a weird setup to make things work. But let me see if this helps. Give me a sec, guys. Sorry, I know it's kind of boring. Give me a sec. Huh, this is weird. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm gonna cut the recording really quick so I can figure this out. But I'll be back in just a bit, okay? Good God, I'm actually dumb, guys. I'm actually really dumb. Let me just make sure I got everything correct. Okay, I just have to hold this shit. I'm such a fucking idiot, dude. God damn it.
And I realized an undeniable truth. Existence is anchored in connection, feeling, and memory. They are its very manifestation. So if someone uses their resonance ability to fabricate a memory of the hero of heroes everyone expects and convinces them it's real. Does such a fabricated person really exist?
Interesting.
And
don't know.
what of you? The one they call the unwritten one.
Wait, that's interesting. The way he said.
An undefined, unknowable void that can anchor unimaginable connections. Imagine the existence that could emerge.
Interesting. Okay, so he calls Rover the unwritten one, which kind of implies that everyone else is written. So now I'm actually starting to wonder if Septimon, the entirety of Septimon, is basically just Cristoforo's domain expansion. What are you talking about?
Enough, you arrogant fool. I did not allow you to stay here so you could defile fate with your delusions. Please excuse this disturbance, unwritten one. Whatever you need to say, we'll discuss it back in the hall.
Okay. Why do you keep saying things you don't mean? Interesting. I'm giving to it, man. That would suck, just knowing that your entire history, like whoever, like you as a person, it's just fake. That sucks, bro. Genuinely. But yeah, I really do want to offer him the pedals. I just want to explain a little bit. Like, it kind of sucks, just figuring out that your entire existence is kind of fake. But at the same time, I mean, does it? If you because it's kind of like if you found out one day Cthulhu or whatever, like some eldritch thing out there, basically like is in charge of everything, right? That would freak people out. That would definitely like mess things up. But at the same time, it's like you don't know if yeah, it's tough. So I just take some pedals. Take some pedals, bro. Take some weed, take some fent. I'm just kidding, don't take fent, guys. Don't do that. See ya, bro.
Seems like a new discovery.
Ooh, yummy yummy. Yummy yummy.
Cherish every game.
Yum yum yum. Give me them chests. Thank you, thank you. Tetragon tempo. Hello, sister.
My apologies. I should have been here to receive you. But some priestesses run into some trouble. I had to step away.
It's okay. What kind of trouble?
Simply put, aside from what's already been verified, we can no longer see any other of Septimon's auguries.
What were the auguries again? Completely forgot.
The full scope has always been out of reach. But this feeling of being blocked by an impenetrable white barrier is something I've never encountered. It's as if there's nothing there at all.
I'm not sure if it's Cristoforo doing this or it's Can you still make prophecies?
Well, there is a silver lining. Septimon's auguries concern Septimon's future. But as for smaller, individual futures, we can still see those. For instance, I saw Avidius making a commotion not long ago. But let's talk about why you are here first. Augusta mentioned your situation and said you might come looking for me. You seek help in finding a priestess by the name of Yuno.
I do. Can you help? Everyone's forgotten her, except for me. Yuno once lived and breathed.
I wish she were a figment of your imagination, a product of your proximity to the dark tide. That would make things much simpler. Because I did find a record of a priestess named Yuno.
Oh, you did?
But
Did she leave it behind,
according to
or?
the record, she died 3 years ago,
Huh?
buried where the dark tide swallowed the spring basin.
How did she die?
The record didn't say, but you must understand, death and disappearance are two different concepts. If Yuno truly died 3 years ago, then she couldn't have been your companion 3 years later, let alone have existed up until today. In other words, if Yuno disappeared today and was erased from the memories of Augusta, myself, and everyone else, then the death 3 years ago must have been a fabrication.
I mean, maybe it's another person named Yuno. So what does it mean if her death was a fabrication? Does it mean that everything that happened afterwards is...
If someone has truly disappeared from this world, do they need a fabricated death? Likewise, when someone dies, they no longer exist in a way that others can feel. These two causal chains should be clear. But they crossed paths with you, the unknowable void. Although I hate to admit it, Avidius was right. Since you still remember Yuno, and thus hold on to that last connection between her and the world, you've essentially anchored her.
Oh, so she's still alive
This
because
has
of us,
caused
basically.
the causal chain to become tangled. The ending is still unwritten. Right now, she is but a spectre, stuck reliving her past in the chaos between life and death, between existence and non-existence.
And I can choose which one to keep. Yeah, I guess so.
In theory, yes. You could forget her, let her disappear entirely. Or you could forget her and let her die for good.
What if neither of them work for me?
I believe insight into fate is not to tempt one's defiance. It will move according to its intended end. Besides, it's already granted you a rare gift. 2 options. More than most ever get.
Fuck off, I'm greedy. I'll make my own deal with fate. This reminds me of that scene, Rover with Cartethia. I heard your request, but I prefer to do this my way. Man, what a freaking horror farmer.
So you wish to use yourself as a vessel? To anchor the memories, feelings, and connections with Yuno in the chaos, manifesting her back into existence.
Anchor,
yeah, that's right.
manifest, whatever you want to call it. All I know is Yuno's not gone because of me. so why shouldn't I be able to bring her back? If I can tangle the causal chain, why can't I create a new possibility?
Your thinking is bold, to say the least. But do you really understand? Chaos isn't just disorder. It's the aggregation of all things. A web of cause and effect. The convergence of infinite possibilities. If you end up lost within it, you risk being consumed, never to return.
This doesn't scare me as much just because Rover's already fought with like a black hole. He basically pulled Shorekeeper out of a black hole, so I mean I think he's pretty used to it right now.
Even ones such as we, guided by fate, can only pull small insights from certain shores of destiny. What if you enter only to find that you cannot bring Yuno back?
Lady, just tell me how to do it. We'll figure it out as you go.
Chaos isn't a place in the usual sense. The key to entering isn't about where you are, but what's happening and what you do in that moment. I suspect that 3 years ago, this priestess must have done something that defied fate, which set the course for her inevitable disappearance. If you can get close to that inescapable knot in the causal chain, maybe you'll find a way in.
Alright then. I'll go to where she died. Might find some clues there. At least, maybe.
Even with no certainty, you're still heading toward that death trap. Unwritten one. You've made up your mind, haven't you? Of
Give me a
course.
second.
But if you truly are to face chaos, no amount of preparation will ever be enough.
Alright, lady. I just want to find chests in here. Alright, little Beth. Take me away.
Even with
Beam
no
me up,
certainty,
Scotty.
I understand. One must try at least. Very well. I'll accompany you there.
Sounds good. Beam me up, Scotty. Captain Cook. Oh, wrong button.
We're here. This is where the record says she died 3 years ago.
The moon! It's the moon! Summon Yuno like a Pokemon. Yuno, I choose you!
Nothing
singing.
here. Well, that's okay. You tried.
Oh, hold on, lady. We're not. Let's not give up so easily now. Hold on, lady. Did we take the wrong path?
Guided by the light of fate, we walk the web of futures. Many seek prophecies to follow or to break free from, all in pursuit of harmonious completeness. I've never doubted your judgment of Yuno. But if, as you say, she knew what would happen and still chose this path, could it be that this was the closest she could get to true completeness?
Okay, lady, you're yapping so much. I
If
honestly
you
just want to find
refuse
Yuno.
this ending, how can you be certain that you can create a better one? A life with all its experiences and feelings, shredded, scattered, and thrown into the realm of chaos. What you find there may not be beautiful. It will be filled with pain and emptiness.
Okay, lady, shut the fuck up. Honestly, you're annoying the piss out of me right now.
Even if you do find a way in, your time together may be brief.
Okay, here's my thing. You're yapping so much, lady, but at the end of the day, Yuno's the Rover's friend, right? And she's also Augusta's friend. So, in my point of view is that this is something that we need to talk about together with Yuno. It's not something that I can just, you know, figure it out with you, with like a third party here. I think it's better to have like a face-to-face talk with Yuno and figure out if there's no other way. Because, you know, there's no communication with us, and honestly, just having the communication at least will help me better understand what the fuck, why she did what she did, you know?
With so much uncertainty, do you still feel that you must go?
If there were any doubt, now I'm sure.
Wait, you...
Yo, that's pretty. Man, Wuthering Waves is such a pretty
I'm not
game.
rejecting the ending Yuno wrote. I just want to fix the regret she left behind.
Because this ending wasn't fair.
An unnecessary death traded for an unforetold victory. She gave everything for Septimont, only to be forgotten. That's a fate no one should suffer. Not her, not anyone. Forgetting may be easier than remembering. But let that be the choice of someone alive, not one who's already gone. Right now, I don't want to lose anything I still have.
The secret to
I'm
our
Jesus.
hope lies in
Rover is Jesus.
and its manifestation. If you find what remains of her in the chaos, and she responds to you, then follow her guidance, for that will be the only fragile rope connecting you, her, and this world.
Okay.
Endlessly cycling, shattering futures. Is this chaos? Unsalvageable, fractured into pieces. This is chaos.
Oh shit. What is that? Oh fuck me, what is that? Yeah! Break free, bro! Come on! Yeah! Nice, good shit. You know?
Countless possibilities,
Fuck.
both true and not true. This is chaos. Until every anchor is revealed, laid bare in the light.
Holy shit, the music is going so hard right now. Grab it! Nice! You know? Whoa.
I can't see where it ends. Can't tell where I am either. Is this the chaos between life and death? Between existence and non-existence?
You know? Interesting. I would have thought it would have been messier. You know? You know, where are you? Open the door. Oh, hello. I know who that is. Hey, you know.
That's in the center.
Oh shit. What is that? Hello, friends. Can I join the conga line? May I join the conga line? No? How do I clear you? I guess it's the only way. Touch. Okay. Why would I touch that? What is this? What is this thing anyway? Force field? Oh, you know. You okay?
You know. You're calling me.
Hello.
Are you here for me?
I'm reading the subtitles, guys, I swear. Yes.
Why would someone be looking for me?
She looks the same as she did when she faded away. A sliver of moonlight. How long has she been lost in this chaos?
Sorry I'm late. You still remember me?
I know you. You are unwritten. A blank.
Yep.
An unwritten blank.
What the fuck are you talking about? Just call me whatever you want.
Unwritten.
I thought you were gonna call me blank for a second. Do you, should we go? What?
I will guide the unwritten with the moonlight.
You. You.
Find more of me.
I don't know, I'm just laughing because I was thinking if they put like, they underlined that and then put like an extra box, and if you clicked it like on unwritten, and if you click unwritten, it would just have a giant box with just you in the middle. I don't know, it's just the thought of that just makes it funny. It's like when you open a package and it's like a huge box, but inside is like a single eraser. It's like, what the fuck? Why did you do this?
She responded to me. Now, she's guiding me. Even if it's just a trace of her, I found her. Now that fragile rope connecting her,
Censor it!
me,
Hand holding
is already in my hands.
Fuck yeah! Also, uncensored hand holding? Wait, hold on, there's no way. Holy, oh my god, we can hold hands. Okay. Unironically, I don't know what it is about like video games, but the fact you can hold hands is, I don't know why, it's something about it, it just kind of tickles the brain, you know? It's like, you can hold hands, that's insane. And I think part of it is that not a lot of games do that, at least not a lot of games I've played do that. So when I have a chance to like hold hands, it's like, I just want to hold hands forever, bro. And just walk out anywhere and everywhere. Just hold hands, bro. It's so nice. Oh, so this is actually a mechanic. I thought it was just kind of like a, you know, a fan service thing. Where it's like, you can hold hands with Yuno. No, this is an actual mechanic. This is required hand holding. Mandatory hand holding, bro. You may not escape mandatory hand holding.
Where
Get
are you
the fuck
taking
over
me?
here.
Just don't let go of my hand.
Okay. Oh, it's off center. That's interesting. This is so cute, man. What the fuck? Why is this so cute? Can I jump? Oh, I can't jump. So if I let go, is there a timer somewhere that I can... Maybe it's not here. Oh! No. No way. That's so cute. What the fuck? Wuthering Waves, what the fuck, man? How do you do this? This is the most adorable thing in the history of ever. Fuck, now I need to pull, you know. I don't know why. You guys keep doing this shit, man. It's... Oh, man. Hold hands. Open door. So if I release it here, is there a timer somewhere that tells me? I don't know. It's like 15 seconds they said, right?
Guided by the light of fate, we walk to weather futures. Grandmother Lilibet has already prophesied her successor. Yuno, born in a lunar eclipse, will become a prodigy priestess.
Huh.
Wait, Sibylla's Yuno? I know that girl. Wild and dramatic. She's just won a handful of matches.
What do you mean by matches?
You really
Was she a
think she'll come
gladiator?
to Tetragon Temple? Her mother is a former gladiator.
Holy shit,
champion,
so she was a
and her
gladiator.
father a famed blacksmith. She's already from a highly respectable family. And she is skilled with a bow. Maybe she'll just want to be the next champion, you know? She is spoiled for choice. The prophecy can't be wrong. Grandmother Lilibet's already seen it. She'll resonate with the moon's phases. That's a huge honor. Not just anyone can see fate's patterns, and she'll be able to see it more clearly than the rest of us. It's our duty to share visions of the future, to guide Septimont and its people forward. Such glory. She won't refuse, and she shouldn't.
Oh, so she was kind of forced into
This
it,
is
huh?
the past, where my existence left its mark.
So she was
I
kind of
see.
forced to be a priestess, but she
Grandmother
wasn't made for
Lilibet
it.
said that the key to anchoring lies in connection and its manifestation. Let's try to find more.
I really like how this quest is going because, to kind of contrast with Augusta. So Augusta, she was from a low-born family, not low-born, but like a small village, and she was basically unknown. But she rose to power, and she kind of became the leader of Septimon. Whereas on the other hand, you know, she's already established. She came from a place of, you know, high status, and then in the end of the quest, she chose to give it all up and become basically nobody to save Septima. So it's kind of like that. Those parallels are really powerful, you know. It's like sun and moon, even though they're not really they're not really like opposites, but I think it's interesting. They're kind of like opposites, but it's more of a it's different. It's also, this music is so chill. Holy shit, I love this music.
I can't see it. It's gone after that. Gone forever. Ah. Just one desecration is enough for the ordinary. I just wanted to understand. To look at it. To see the blinding flames. I was so close to seeing the outcome. To tracing back the cause. You must be smarter than me. Stronger than me. Tell me, did I do it right? Staring at the sun, burning with pain for that truth. Tell me, have I gone mad? Is it me who's gone mad?
Oh man, who is this? Take Yuno's hand right now. Mandatory handholding. You may not leave Yuno behind. Okay, Yuno. Another game this really reminds me of is Little Nightmares 2. That game really just tugs at the heartstrings. I love that game, dude. I've never played it, but I've seen like, you know, I've seen the whole game story, and it's such a good game. Just having, especially that scene with like the paper bag boy and the yellow coat lady or the yellow coat girl just holding hands and running through a world way bigger than they are. It's just something about that's pretty. Something about that scenery of just, you know, two small people holding hands in a giant world is endearing, you know. Like no matter how big the world is, as long as you have, you know, a partner or a friend or somebody there, you'll get through it together, you know. And I think part of it, I think that's why I see, and I think the darkness here also helps because it's like, look at everything. Everything's like, look at the huge ceilings, all the building, the constructs, even the statues. Like everything seems way bigger than the two of us, you know. But at the end of the day, the light follows, you know, and we're like walking forward together, you know, into the darkness, into whatever this thing is. She's transparent. Am I? I'm also transparent. Okay. I thought that was a, you know, like she's a ghost or something. Wait, she is kind of like a ghost, right? Unless I'm tripping, because I'm kind of a ghost too. But I think there's something different, because she disappears way faster than the rover does. Unless it's just the camera work that's kind of angled towards her. Because if I rotate this way, she's closest to the camera. But I still feel like she disappears way faster. So I'm not sure if she's like a specter, or it's just something from the game engine that's like, hey, the global game engine where it's like, hey, where you pointing that camera? You know? So alright, you know, hold tight. Don't let go. Oh fuck, I thought I could get a little bit tiny bit.
Nearly there.
That's good to know. Keep holding on, okay? Don't let go. Okay, this music. I need to get this music on my track, dude. This is such a soothing, like, a really soothing music. It's like, I don't know. It's just something about it. Just feels nice. Hold tight. Don't let go of the hand. Giant statues.
Let's go before chaos catches up to us.
It's chasing us? Can we go back? No, we can't. Okay, that's probably a good thing. Oh my god, this is so adorable. Holding hands. Yes, they still let me open the wish screen. Fuck yeah, bro. They still let me open the wish screen. Fuck. How many? 4,000. Let me check my pity. My pity is exactly 0, guys. I don't think I can get Yuno. Fuck me.
You can't track them. Can't lock them down. The only thing that barely reveals them is the moon. What the hell are we supposed to do?
I don't know, bro. Touch?
We were this close to killing that tacit discord, but then it touched the dark tide and just dissolved back into it. All of them are part of it. Wherever the tide shows, they crawl right down with it. But the second they're spotted, they melt right back in. You can't track them. Can't lock them down. The only thing that barely reveals them is the moon. What the hell are we supposed to do?
I don't know, man. Damn, that monster's got some weird ass skill checks. Oh, the moon's bleeding. What the fuck?
The priestesses already spoke of our victory. We keep moving. No matter what, we move forward. Until we can't
Holy shit.
anymore. Fear not, Andreas. They can't see everything, but when they do, they're always right. We found a way to handle the tacit discord through their prophecy, didn't we?
I also think what's really interesting about Yuno is that, so like Septimon has a whole culture based on like honor and fame, but Yuno, she's like she's basically, she was never someone who's like, in tune with like Septimon's, I guess, norms. She was always like kind of out there with her ideas and like the way she carried herself. So even though she was a priestess, she still, fought on the front lines and stuff. So, and I like how Septimon, they pride themselves on like the honor, like boasting, like all the honors that you can win, like the medals and the glory in being recognized. But she went the completely opposite way, as does. She decided to gain fame by being invisible or being forgotten, which is really interesting. I love that. This quest, man. This quest, man.
Are you crazy? Charging up alone is walking to your death. Think about your daughter. She's still waiting for you.
Spare me your words. The entire Western defense rests on us. Do you have a better plan?
Indomitable gladiator.
Of course I want to live. I fight not with death in mind, but victory. Yet if glory and death come hand in hand, so be it. Let the bells toll and mourn me when the time comes. Until that moment, I will not stop.
Is this how it was? Or is this just my imagination?
Do you want to say something to her?
What's happened is done. It can't be changed. Those who closed their eyes never truly saw. So this isn't really her.
Why is the moon bleeding? Why is everything bleeding here? Man. I think it kind of depends on what your values are. So for me, I'm kind of I would say that, a lot of people, they take it to mean like honor is like almost everything, like at least in Septimon, it's like honor is everything, you should die with honor in mind. But like for me, I think it's more about keeping the people close. Survival first, and then honor as you can manage it, survival. But there's also flaws with that kind of thinking, especially if you've read the book called Ender's Game, where it's like survival first, and then I forgot the quote. It was like survival first, and then something else as you can manage it, or comfort as you can manage it, or something like that. But like the problem with that is, and they tell you in the end of the book, it's like focusing entirely on survival. When you're in like a war zone, it kind of dehumanizes your enemies, and then there's consequences for that too. It kind of takes away your humanity. So yeah, you survived, but the cost you paid to do that, maybe it might be too much, So I guess for was it? I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell without asking her, like personally. Was now that she's here, now that she's here in this chaos, I'd really like to ask her. Was it worth it? All being here and being forgotten, and it's kind of like the weird, not like afterlife or like some sort of weird, I guess pandemonium. Was it worth it? Right? I mean, was Septimon really? Was Septimon worth all this individual suffering? Because you can make the argument it's like the suffering of one life is worth the saving like a whole country. But then you can't. But then if you say that, you also have to kind of implicitly like imply that life has a quantifiable value to it, right? It's like the trolley system. It's kind of like the trolley game where it's like you have to, if you say, you can't say life doesn't have, like, life is its value is immeasurable, and then turn around and on the other hand you can't say like life, you can't be measured, right? You have to save as many lives as you can because it can't be measured. It's like that important. But on the other hand, saying it's like, oh, the suffering of one person is worth saving a whole country, right? Or a whole nation. That kind of implies that life has a quantifiable value to it, right? That's something you can actually calculate out, you know? So, and I think that's part of why it's really interesting to think about, because, you know, life, you can only fully quantify the value of life after it ends, right? Because after someone dies, then that's it. They don't come back to life, which means there's no potential for further growth. So basically, then now you have the value of that entire life from beginning to end, and you can measure out, okay, throughout that life, what were their contributions to like other people, to sciences and like the progress, and what is their future contributions even after life. And that, I think that's what a lot of people measure the value of life. Whereas the value of life for someone still living is hard to measure, because you don't know if, you know, some guy on the homeless, like a homeless guy, he turns out to be some world famous musician in like 10 years from now, you know. So it's hard to quantify any of that. And I'd just like to ask Yuno, now that she's here, would she go back and redo it? No, I told you to hold my hand, god damn it. Did I give her a bracelet back? I still have one bracelet. Grab my hand. At least let me grab your foot. Sorry guys, it had to be, someone had to say it. Her feet were like the... Okay, we grabbed her hand. Good shit. Why am I so red? Pull.
Thank you, Unwritten.
Why are you so nice? You were like a tsundere the whole time when I first met you. Stay close, and for God's sake, don't let go. God damn it.
I won't let go. I don't want to let go.
Okay, that's good. Freaking weirdo. Freaking weirdo. No, I was kidding. Hey man, she stopped being a tsundere. Someone has to fill that role, man. Rover's gotta fill that role. Rover is now the tsundere. You know, she's off her game, bro. Interesting.
Is
Ooh.
that?
Is that her dad? It's her dad, isn't it? Your daughter calls me daddy too. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Fuck me, bro.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you, you know.
You can see her?
What's the surprise? You know, aren't you? Been hammering away at this bow for you long enough. If I couldn't call you by name now, well, that'd be a proper surprise. So, you came for the bow I promised you, eh? Still want it?
Oh man, I don't know what to pick here, because I think it's a lot of symbolism in these kind of quests, you know. It's like the first option, why wouldn't I want it? That's probably what Yuno would say, right? Because in her life, they kind of made it out. They kind of made it seem like she was like a spunky girl, like a very, you know, like a high temperament or hot-tempered girl who's like always moving, always pushing forward, even though she was a priest, right? She's always very demanding and kind of, she knows what she wants, and she goes for it. So that's the first option. But the second option, should I want it? It's like knowing what happens to Yuno now after she accepts the bow, after she fights for Septima, and knowing what she sacrifices, and now having the chance to go back into the past, essentially. It's just asking you, like, would you change anything if you could go back, you know? And And is the bow really that important? It's kind of like, I don't want to pick this one because it seems too, you know, cut and dry. These two are like the ones that make you really think deeply about it. You know, it's like, should I want it? Should Yuno sacrifice herself for Septimon? Is the bow really that important? It's like asking, is Septimon really that important? Because the bow is like Yuno's determination to protect Septimon. It's the way she fights for Septimon. It's how she protects Septimon. And now it's throwing that into the question. It's like, is Septimon really that important? You know? I think I'll pick this one. Should I? Should I? I mean, I'm not really a bow person myself.
For me. That's a question for yourself.
You know, that's fair.
You've heard Lilibet's prophecy, haven't you? What do you think?
You know,
I can't picture you as one of
that
those
is not a bow.
serious priestesses in the temple. Stuck in there with your scrolls and your candles and your tablets. Doesn't seem right for someone with a spirit like yours. And if you really did become a priestess, well, this bow wouldn't be much use, would it? No time for it. Oh, you've got a gift that other priestesses could only dream of. Such a shame to waste it. And the warriors of Septimon need their priestesses. So do Septimon's auguries. Lilibet and the others still failed to foresee the entirety of the coming disaster.
Oh man. God damn it. You know, speak. I demand you to speak.
Well, it's not my place
Please.
to say. You make up your own mind, and that's all that matters. As for me, I make weapons. If you still want the bow, I'll forge it for you. But the materials, well, you'll have to gather those yourself.
What materials?
Forgetful today, are we? Didn't you say you wanted to craft a bow from your favorite Lunarum bow? Truth be told, making a bow isn't all that different from making anything else. You learn as much as you can, repeat it often enough, until you've shaped it just right. From nothing to something, to its final existence. That's how it's always been, eh? But like I said, if you still want it, you'll need to gather the materials first. When you've gathered enough Lunarum bow, you'll get your bow. And if you're not sure where to look for it... There. See it? Just head that way, and you'll see.
Thanks, Pops. Thanks, dude. I was gonna say, it's strange how he's talking to, it looked like he was talking to Rover, but he was addressing Rover, but he was calling Rover Yuno, which doesn't make any sense. So it's like she's existing through, oh no, that does make sense. Holy shit, it makes perfect sense, because right now Yuno is kind of like, she's being forgotten, and her only link is the Rover right now, which makes perfect sense, because now the blacksmith, he can only see Yuno through the Rover. Damn, that's pretty cool. At least that's the way I interpreted it. Because it looked like he was talking to Rover, but Yuno wasn't saying anything. So all of Yuno's choices, I was speaking for her. Because I'm the one anchoring her to this reality. Holy shit.
Renal bow. That's what the blacksmith mentioned. It looks just like what was used for your bow.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to look up at the sky because it's bleeding. It's like she doesn't want to talk. Are you okay, Yuno? Is there a reason you're
Cherish every gain.
quiet? Hello. Fight scene? We're probably gonna fight. Looks like a fight area. She's really cute. I was never a fan of Twin Tails, but she's very adorable.
Chaos won't disturb us here.
Oh, let's smile. That's a smile to
Sitting
die for,
just
man.
like that, huh? you're still just as spontaneous.
She's so cute. Holy fuck.
Shh, unwritten.
Crazy scene. Crazy angle, by the way.
It's time for a rest. Come sit with me.
She's very mellow. She's not at all like the old Yuno that we used to know. So even though she's kind of, you know, spontaneous now, she's still kind of quiet.
I've never said it properly before, and I don't know if you fully understand it now. But now that I found you, I will bring you back. I won't stop until I do.
Like she
If
has
you said
stars
it,
in her hair.
I believe you. We rest to manifest what we've already found.
Manifest? What do you mean by manifest?
Come on, don't bore me this quickly. Show me what other tricks you've got up your sleeve.
Damn.
Victory? That's the only befitting outcome. Now spare me the words. I know I'll be first. This is only the beginning. Soon, I'll be an even greater warrior than Mother ever was. Getting whatever she wants, doing whatever she sets her mind to. Are you talking about me? Very well, I'll prove you right. Prodigy, you say? If you want to call me that, I'll gladly take it.
Okay, I gotta say, her mom is... her mom, man. Her mother, what the hell? She is... That's crazy.
But why are you so certain that who you see is me?
Oh shit.
That was...
What the fuck was that?
Huh? They're gone now.
I mean, still Smash, but still. I'm sorry, guys.
Because this
Degeneracy
is fate's
runs in
will.
my blood.
It has favored me more than others. Because I can see what others cannot. Only I can see further. But...
Oh, so she saw her mother's death. Like her mother becoming a statue. That's fucked up. That's so fucked. She could see her mother's... Like what happened to her mom. Jesus Christ, that's so messed up.
You look like you're recovering.
Oh yeah, you look less
So,
ghostly.
After experiencing and feeling all that, you need to rest. Among Lunaran boughs, to make what's anchored become a part of you.
Exactly.
Something like that.
After manifestation, this is how I can absorb more.
That's good.
Only then can I find a more complete me.
Oh, that's cool.
Unwritten, you are a clever one.
I'm not really that smart. I'm just kind of following along. You're the one pulling me around here. Shall we? That's so adorable. We can sit next to each other. Oh man, so cute. Huh? I broke her AI, my bad. Oh man. I don't know how they do it. Every single time, they always make a character I want to pull for so badly now. Like, genuinely, first it was like I don't know, it was like Cartethia. After that it was like, ah, but I also really like Lupa in stories, so I'll pull Lupa. And then after that it was like, I think it was like Rance, maybe? I'm not sure. But after that it was like Cauchona. Cauchona I had to really fight to skip because I really wanted like some of the characters in the I forgot who it was I wanted. I think it was one of the older characters that was gonna have a rerun. I'm not super sure. But I skipped Cauchona so I could get Augusta, and after Augusta I was like, okay, I'm gonna skip Yuno so I can get Cauchona finally, and then complete the Cartethia team. But now this fucking game, man, every single time it always makes you want to pull like every character, and it's like I'm so fucking annoyed. Oh man, because I don't have enough money for all of them, you know. And by the time Yuno reruns, there's probably gonna be another character that I really want to pull, you know. It's like, what the fuck? You keep making these insanely good stories. I'm gonna run out of money, dude. What the fuck? So I guess this is part of a. I guess this kind of counteracts the points I made in the beginning, in the beginning of this video, where it's like, you know, oh, Wuthering Waves it's not a AAA, it's not like a $60 worth game. And like, bruh, the way they milk you with like these characters, man, it's like an $80 game. Like, what the fuck? Just spending money over and over and over. Holy fuck me. I guess I want Galbrena too, but it's hard to pick. Fuck. Okay, I'll try to pull Yuno, but if it doesn't work out, then I'll just get Galbrena next patch. Maybe. I'll wait until Galbrena comes out, or at least her showcase comes out, and then I can decide. Huh? Oh, fuck, really? Shit. I was not expecting to make a decision. I wanted to talk to Yuno first and get her thoughts about it, but at the same time, she can't really decide for her own right now because she's not really herself. Fuck me. Oh man. This is definitely something that I really appreciate this. You know, it's like it's kind of throwing the question onto the watcher, on the player. You know, it's like, do you want to honor Yuno's sacrifice and follow the fate that she put to save Setsamon, or would you throw it all away to save Yuno? The way I like to play like these RPGs is like I like to kind of, you know, make decisions that I would make personally, and then there's also the argument of like, you have to make decisions that you think Rover would do. And for me, I'd say what Rover would do, he would probably ignore, because, you know, actually it's kind of hard to know, because the way Rover usually does things, he's very individualistic, and he likes to do things his way, like with Cartethia, and he like wherever he goes, he kind of does things like his own way. So he probably ignored the fate, but at the same time, he kind of understands. Like his whole journey is all about like stopping the Dark Tide and like the Threnodians. So he kind of understands like the threat, the overarching threat of of this world. So following the fate, it kind of guarantees that everybody would be safe, but you have to give up Yuno. And is that something he's willing to sacrifice? And to me, I don't think Rover would do that. I think he'd probably ignore and try to bring her back, because Rover's the kind of guy who wants to find the best path forward for everybody, you know? At least that's what I think. Well, everybody except for Frolova. R.I.P. Frolova. Girl got rejected so hard. Holy fuck. But I think I would ignore. Yeah. Let's go, Yuno. I might not pull Yuno, but at the very least I'll save you from shitty fate, you know?
Let's go. Forget the prophecies, forget being a priestess. Let's do what we truly want.
If the future is a question, the answer's never in what others define. If we don't want to walk a determined path, then let's steer clear and try something we've never even seen before.
Anchoring connect. What the fuck? What does that mean? Who's saying that? Wait. Did I fuck up? What's going on? What is this? We're still moving forward, right? Oh, what is that?
We can't continue the anchoring.
Huh? What the fuck? Wait, no, hold on. There's no way they would... What? That's us. That's and... What the fuck do you mean? No, what the fuck? Hold on, no. What? What the fuck? This is some bullshit for real, man. How you know? Man, that's so fucked. I thought they actually gave us a choice. Okay. Here again. Only one choice now. I'm sorry,
As the prophecy says, I cannot waste my talents. I will not turn a blind eye to misfortune. Since only I can do this, I'll be the one to see it through.
You're gonna die though.
A gladiator or a priestess, what does it matter? I'll face fate and see just how far I can go.
The anchoring is still working. This looks like a memory from when you became a priestess.
Isn't that the Agora in Eterna Square? I think I'd like to see it.
Okay, let's go see it.
Every priestess has a limit.
I'm dying here.
This one seems to see
I need to know what happened.
No one by that altar.
I'm also afraid of what that
Excuse me.
There's a prophecy there.
Do I just hand her the focus item? Every priestess has a limit.
Back then, it seems you didn't mind giving prophecies. The people were much closer to you than they are now.
Over there? That was my divination altar.
Cool.
They're waiting for the priestess's words. I must go and deliver it.
No one by that altar. Isn't the priestess supposed to give us a prophecy there?
Alrighty, work your magic.
You look unfamiliar. Not from Septimont, I take it?
Have you come back?
Not bad. You even bothered to learn my name. An outlander coming all this way, seeking the most gifted priestess, me, just to beg for answers about the future.
I mean, if you're good at it, people will come to you, right? If you're good at your craft, people will seek you out, So that's, more like I've come to get some answers from the past.
What's this about? How dreadfully complicated. But I suppose I can't fault your luck finding your way to me. They say a priestess can't see everything, but when she does, she's always right. But I'm different. I can see everything, and I'm always right. Even when I'm not in the temple bathed in flame, I have more than enough power to see your future. So far, nothing's happened that I didn't already foresee. Now, hand over whatever item you've brought. I'll see what's been bothering you.
Uh-huh. Do I just give you your bracelet? I don't have time for this. I'm trying to...
Shh, quiet, please. And don't you dare look away. I'm about to...
What? What's going on?
What? I see... a void? I can't see your past. I can't see your present. And your future. How can this be?
I'm a little different. Just a little bit. Well, it's not that surprising considering we're not technically, you know, alive. You can't see everything now, can you? I feel like this will be the fun option. Just kind of poke at her a little bit. Get her frustrated.
You... No, it can't be. Let me try again.
Alright. Sure thing, lady. Any luck?
Why are you here? Isn't this... Eterna Square?
Well...
Did something happen in Septimont? Sure. Is it Augusta or the others? No, that's impossible. I should have disappeared by now. Why do I feel so tired? Like I'm walking the same path over and over again without end. Why do I see so many memories from the past? My mother, the other priestesses, and you. You've done something for me, haven't you?
Well, void? A little bit, maybe.
Yes. We're in the chaos now.
But you shouldn't be here. Neither should I. Why haven't I disappeared completely?
Why did you sacrifice yourself? Why did you just leave without a word? Was this really the outcome the most gifted priestess chose for herself?
Is this what you want?
Because this was the best I could do for Septimont. Destruction. Failure. Oblivion. The dark tide devours everything you can imagine. The Griffons can't escape it. The gladiators can't defeat it. In the blink of an eye, before we could even react, it had already enveloped everything. I knew it from the start. I knew 3 years ago. I would turn everything I am into the moon arrow that would pin down the Sovereign. I just didn't know when that day would come, or if it would be enough.
Man.
Until I saw you. You, the one who stood between me and the manipulating hand behind everything. Just like the faint light I once saw in the future. I finally understand. My defiance, my sacrilege. It was all worth it. Now I found the answer.
This is not a good answer. Come on, there's gotta be a better outcome.
Whether it's because of the void I carry, or whatever else it may be, I still remember you. Your place in this world isn't over yet. I'm taking you out of this realm of chaos.
You... Seems like I missed something. Something I didn't foresee. So the unwritten one from the future isn't happy with the ending I've changed and wants to rewrite it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah!
The battle's
change
still
everything.
undecided. The war isn't finished yet. Is that it?
Yep. Still
Yes.
got a job to do.
You traded your existence to alter the prophecy. But I'll anchor your existence and rewrite your ending. If I've ever guided you before, then now, let me guide you one more time.
Really? I'll entrust myself to you then. But be careful. Don't get lost in the chaos. And I shall put my best foot forward as well. We shall meet at the very end.
Wait. Am I Yuno now?
I'm Yuno?
Hello, priestess.
You know what you have to do.
I've got the item here with me. I hope you can take a look for me.
Wait, Rover is Yuno now? Rover, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do, Rover. Nah, I'm playing. I can't promise anything, but let's have a look then.
My squad and I were once ambushed in Kassos. A monstrous tacit discord, never seen before, appeared in the dark tide. I seek guidance on what comes next. Will we have the strength to battle it?
Interesting. Okay. Well, hello there.
Are these the types of visions Yuno sees? The broken horn, the spear piercing through the eye, victory cheering, you, and the other gladiators. His blood. But they all survive.
Objectively recount what you saw, or consider potential possibilities.
Seeing the outcome gives new information. Now, their future is both certain and uncertain. Knowing it ahead of time lets them prepare, and with that, gain the upper hand.
The beast falls, and we are cheering. Its eye is pierced by a spear. Its horn is broken. So, that's its weak spot. Is that the key to our victory? Thank you, Priestess Yuno. Your words put my mind at ease. Can I come see you again once it's all over?
That would be nice, yeah. Tell me all about it. Hello, friend.
Priestess Yuno, I'm here with a bracelet my betrothed gave me.
Oh,
I
that's
feel
nice.
like it best captures his feelings for me. Perhaps our future together will be one of true love, where we grow old together.
I hope so. That's nice. It's really cute. What is this? Oh, returns it to the original, yeah. Nervous fingers. Interesting. Writing on the inside. Peer into the future. I hope it's something heartwarming. And oh fuck me, really?
The pain or
What the fuck is
conflict,
this?
The confusion, shattered hopes. They don't look that old. Not much
Man,
time
show me
has
his face. I'm
passed.
gonna beat this bitch up. What the hell, man?
Is that their child?
Come on. You have a kid and a wife. Why are you leaving?
It's not as clear as the last
To war? I don't know.
All
Oh
I can
fuck.
tell is that their love doesn't
No,
end
no, no,
well,
no, no. Come on, man.
But it's obvious she's hoping for a better ending.
Ah, shit. Come on. Is there a way we can? Ah, fuck me. Speak the truth about what you saw. Oh, this is tough. God, man, what the hell? It's hard to know because is there a reason? I'm not really sure why he left. Is it? I know it looks pretty bad here, but like, is it because he's like he's in debt and he's leaving to protect the family, or is it like a case where he's actually like an asshole and he's like just leaving just cause it just leaves the kid by herself. So, because if I knew which one it was, then I could tell her to I could do something to change it, make it better, keep the family together. But fuck, I don't know what is throwing me for a loop, guys. This is hitting so hard. This fucking quest, man. This looks really bad. This looks really bad for you, bro. God, she's so young too. Choose her path. She wants a better ending for sure. If I tell her the truth, I don't know if that's gonna embolden her to change the fates, or kind of make her give up. And then in telling her the truth, am I causing this future to come true? Alright, because the idea is that if I tell her about this, then she's like not as invested in the relationship as she used to be, and since she's lost that commitment to the relationship, that's what happened. That's why this relationship falls apart. I'm not sure if that's the case, or if a different case where if I only give her hints to choose her path, I'm not certain if that's actually gonna change anything. I mean, this is why I would never choose fortune telling as like a superpower. Fuck that, man. I'd rather do like flight or something fucking, some other thing. Knowing the future is cool, but like there's a ton of like tiny details here that's really gonna mess me up if I don't be careful. And I don't want to make this decision for her. Okay. Choose your path, lady. I don't think it ends as well as you think, but
if a priestess's vision is never wrong, then telling her won't change a thing. But what if it's the act of telling her this prophecy that causes that ending?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought.
She should decide the path she wants, regardless of the outcome.
I don't know.
I'll just let her enjoy the present.
So, not much else to see? You want me to focus on the present?
I think that's the healthiest for you right now.
Well, we are very happy now. I feel very lucky.
I fucking hate
I really
this,
never
man.
thought we'd end up together. We've known each other for a long time, but we're both so strong-willed. I came here because I was worried about our future. What matters is that we're in love now. Whatever comes, I don't want to let him go. And thank you, Priestess Yuno.
Do you mind maybe if I could see him? If you could bring him over here and I can talk to him, please? I'd really like that. If you could just bring him here, I want to talk to him. Let Yuno talk to him. Let Yuno slap his fucking face and tell him not to leave this. Man, she's. Fuck, man. It's hard seeing people throw away something.
I have a little trick I'd like to pull off.
As valuable as a
regarding her
family,
life. That's why I've come to you. priestess you know. I'm curious if your prophecy can confirm whether it's possible.
Clever Nicholas. What do you want me to do?
Have you never questioned whether it could be deceived or defied? I speak of fate, of course. These figurines I brought were crafted by my family for me and my brother as a rite of passage. They're made in our likeness.
That's nice.
We're twins, but we walked two very different paths. Me, books and knowledge, and him, weapons and strength.
Cool.
By chance,
good for you.
I learned my brother's fate in Tetragon Temple. Destined to die this summer at the hands of a tacit discord. They couldn't see my fate, so here I am now.
What is it you want to change?
I want to see whether fate will once again lead me down a path opposite my brother.
Are you gonna take your brother's place? Is that what you're trying to do here? Hello? Two brothers, different expressions. He's solemn, he's more happy. A spear. Shit. You're a mischievous one. You have a scroll. What is that? I saw it just now. There you are. Interesting. Is that their father? Or is that him?
An older, more aged Nicholas.
60.
Peaceful.
He lives long.
Dead at 50? No, at least 60.
But he has a sword there. Is that Nicholas? Or is that his brother? It's hard to tell, because he said they're twins, so that could be his brother. Because I'm worried if I tell him what he saw, and he knows his brother's gonna die soon. So I'm worried that if I tell him that he's gonna live long, he's gonna, because he said he was here, he's explicitly told us he's here to play like a game. So I'm wondering if I tell him what I saw, that he dies and he like lives a long life, he's gonna try to defy fate by switching places with his brother. That's clearly what they're going with here, right? So let me see what are you trying to do here?
Well, we were born identical, after all. I know him well. If I wanted to imitate him, even our parents wouldn't be able to tell us.
I knew it. He wants to switch places.
Fate. What would it do? You've shown me my end. I will live to become an old man. That means this summer, I won't die.
That means he's gonna go into battle, knowing
What
that he
if
can take on the Tacit Discourse.
Tyrion's place in the battle, and he plays the part of Nicholas, sailing across the seas.
Yeah, holy shit.
I'll confuse the whole world.
Yeah.
Even fate itself.
But then what if you die, and then your brother is the one who dies at 60?
Let me try. I'll use fate's prophecy to overturn another, and trick death with the undying.
But what if you both die? It might work. I don't hate it. It's very bold. We'll see what happens. Please don't die. This music is so good. It's very chill. Who is that? Little kid. Hello, child.
You, priestess, is it true that if I give you the right thing, you can see everything?
I mean, it's a kid. I don't want to disappoint her, right? I'll do what Yuno does. Oh, actually, it depends. I don't. It depends.
You look so serious. But everyone says you're the most powerful priestess. If it's not you, I don't know who else to ask. Look, Grandpa made this bottle. Can you see where he went? And what did he turn into? I want to find him quickly. He left so fast. He must have forgotten to tell me.
I have a bad feeling about your grandpa, kid. I'm not gonna say that, but holy fuck, man, this is major death flags, bro. Liquid inside. It's not ordinary water. Cap. It's an open and closed, often enough. Although liquid sloshes around inside too, that's insane. Insane attention to detail. There's a butterfly here. Alright then, let me see future. Oh, it's black. Fuck. I can't see shit.
It's dark. Nothing but darkness. I don't see anything.
Fuck. Do I have to tell the kid? Okay, truthful. I only see black, kid. Your grandpa is
The priestesses at the temple said they saw the same thing.
Yeah, sorry, kiddo.
They said when someone dies, their light goes out, and
oh, fuck
everything
me.
left is just pitch black.
That would have been good to know before.
Anything anymore.
No. Okay, I mean, he might be okay, kid. Maybe I'm just bad at fortune telling. Let's hold off on that first.
Yes, Grandpa was really sick, and he died.
Okay, well, if you knew that, then why did...
But it's okay. He made me promise that if he ever wasn't here anymore, I'd put all my tears in this bottle.
Oh. Why did you come to me if you already knew what happened to him? Did you want to talk to your grandpa in the afterlife, maybe?
One day, when the tears dry up, we'll see each other again.
That's so cute.
So, I don't cry anymore. I'm worried it'll take a really, really long time to see him again. Just how long exactly? What will Grandpa look like then? I can be forgetful sometimes. What if I don't recognize him? What then?
Hey kid, it's not worth worrying about that too much. Oh, fuck. I don't know. She's just a kid. If I tell her a lie, or if I tell... It's hard because she knows Grandpa died, but does she actually know what death means? Because she's talking like if the tears dry up, she'll see him again. Does she know that realistically you don't see the same people who died in the same lifetime? Because if she knows that, then it's kind of easier to tell her the truth, right? And just say, hey, you know, I get it, but the truth is, you'll probably not see Grandpa again in this life. Maybe the next life you will. Or maybe some other time, you know, or like way off in the future, but not in this life. It's gonna take a long time. Even after the tears dry up, you probably won't see him. Still. Or if I tell her a lie, like kind of like, yeah. Because if I tell her a lie and then she finds out it's a lie, then she's kind of, it's even worse, you know? So I don't fucking know what to do. The truth beyond any prophecy. What does it mean by that? Fuck, this wouldn't have happened to the grandpa if grandpa hadn't told her this shit. Man, fucking grandpa, why the fuck would you tell her that you see that like she'd see you again if you dry like tears in the bottle? Why would you say that? Now she says like false hope. Fuck. I don't know what to think. I don't think I can lie. I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm sorry, kiddo. I think I'm gonna have to tell you the truth. I don't think your grandpa's coming back. But I don't want her to lose hope, right? I don't want her to be depressed about it. Wrapped in prophecy. I think... Okay, there's a couple ways you could think about it, right? If you tell her the truth, I think people would probably choose to tell her the truth because it's like, you know, telling her lies won't help her get over the fact that her grandpa is dead, right? And you know, it's like rip the band-aid off now so that she can kind of move forward with her life. But the way I see it, if she's still so young that she still thinks her grandpa, like she's still so young she doesn't understand the concept of death itself, I don't know if she can handle the actual truth or she'll even understand it in the first place. So like that'll just mess with her development, and I don't want to do that. So if I tell her a lie now, at least she'll you know, go forward without like, you know, the extra baggage of worrying about or like thinking about her grandpa, right? At least she'll move forward. And then later on, when she's more cognitively developed and she understands what death actually means, then she'll have the truth. And it's like when we were talking about like seeing your grandpa again, we were talking about like spiritually, you know, we'll see him in the afterlife, but just not in this lifetime. So it does, the tears in the bottle doesn't actually mean anything. So that's kind of my take on it. It's also kind of an excuse to avoid the discomfort of telling the truth, because she's just a kid. What the fuck, man? I mean, if this were like a teenager or like an adult, yeah, I mean, tell the truth is the best thing, right? Because it's what they deserve. But she's just a kid. She doesn't deserve that kind of. And is it even my place? I feel like telling the kid the truth, it's like a personal thing, right? It's for the family. Oh man, so much ethical like moral dilemmas. I don't know what to pick. It's hard to. And even then, like my argument of like she's not cognitively there yet, and to wait, it's like, okay, how long are we gonna wait, right? Maybe this is the time maybe it's time for her to actually grow up and learn for herself what it means that her grandpa's gone. Does she have parents? I swear to God, she better have parents, man. Someone's gotta be taking care of this kid. Okay, I'm gonna tell her the truth. I'm sorry. No illusions here, okay? I'm sorry, kiddo. I'm so sorry. I don't think your grandpa's coming back, kiddo.
I don't believe it. I don't believe you. Grandpa didn't lie to me.
I'm sorry.
Grandpa wouldn't lie to me. I must have given you the wrong thing. Or maybe you're just not as powerful as they say you are.
You're right, kid. I'm not that great.
All of you priestesses. That's why I came. But you don't believe me. It doesn't matter if you can see or not. I'm not giving up.
Good for you, kiddo. Keep pushing forward. Okay. Okay, I mean, at the very least, the kid isn't like beat up about it, right? So even though the kid is still unwilling to accept like the reality, at the very least, she's not like depressed or like, you know, upset about it. She's still like active. She's she's out there. So I think she'll be okay. And when she's ready, she can. Well, we can revisit this later. But for right now, what matters is making sure that the child is safe. Okay, I've been playing for a while now. Man, this is such a heavy quest, dude. It's like so many. I don't know. It's like it really makes you think, and the more you think, the more you sink deeper into this whole aspect to it. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'll jump back in some other time and continue the story. But yeah, I was saved. Okay. But yeah, for now though, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, it's definitely, her story quest is definitely like, I really enjoyed this a lot more than a lot of other quests. I enjoyed this more than, well, I mean, I definitely did enjoy this a lot more than Augustus, to be honest. Augusta is like such a hype moments of like aura farming, and she's such a badass. But the in-between moments with her friend, like her best friend in Dark Tide, sometimes they went a little bit slow with that one. They went a little slow, but the ending was super cool. This one, it seems to be going less for like the hype moments and more for like actual thinking of like actual story depth. Knowing as a person, knowing her motivations, and like the value of a single life measured against fate, I guess. Why am I dark? Why is it? What the fuck was that? Huh? Shit. Oh shit. So that's a no bueno. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Thanks guys for watching. Yeah, that's it for me. Have a good night. Have a good night. Oh, I gotta figure out the way to splice the two videos together. Fuck me. Okay.